James Graney here from internetbizuni.com, and in today's video I'll be explaining everything that you need to know about shipping pallets into Amazon's FBA warehouses. So I'm going to start off with why would you bother shipping pallets when you can just ship products in boxes individually? Well, the first reason is with your manufacturer. You will get a lot better deal when you're buying in container loads. When you're purchasing a container load of products, you're going to get them for a lot less than if you're just purchasing a few different boxes of products. The second reason is when you're shipping your products from China, you will get your shipping rate for a lot less when you're shipping a full container load. It just makes sense once you scale up your business to start shipping container loads of products rather than shipping part containers or shipping by air. It's just going to save you a lot of money in shipping fees. And the third reason, and the main reason why you do it during Q4, the busiest time of year, which is now on Amazon, October, November, December, and that is so that you have plenty of inventory on hand and you don't run out of inventory when you need it the most, when it's selling at the fastest rate. Okay, so that's the three different reasons why you would ship pallets into Amazon FBA rather than shipping individual boxes. Just makes more sense and saves you money in the long run. So when you do scale up your business, this is something you'd want to be doing. Now I'm going to jump on to how you do it. So what do you need to have in order to ship in your pallets? So the first thing is you need to have a label on every product. That's the same thing if you're shipping in individual boxes or however you're sending products into Amazon's FBA warehouse. Every product that you send in needs to have a barcode. You can put an FNSKU barcode or a UPC barcode. This decision is up to you whether you want your products commingled or just individually left in Amazon's warehouse. But when you're doing private label, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. So either a UPC code or an FNSKU code on each of your products when you send them into Amazon's warehouse. You should get your manufacturer to put these on your products before they send them from China. Then the next labels you need is a label on each box. So each one of them individual boxes has its own individual label on it. This is just so that Amazon can scan each box when it comes in and they know exactly how many boxes has came in on each pallet. And then finally, each pallet has to have a label put on it as well, just to show how many pallets they will receive in Amazon's FBA warehouse. And the process for getting your labels for your pallets and your boxes is very straightforward. Once you create your shipment within Amazon Seller Central, they will issue you the different labels that you need to put on the outside of your boxes and each of the pallets. When you're creating your shipment, you will have to create an Ltl shipment, which is just a truckload shipment. And this is different from if you were just getting UPC to deliver a few boxes for you into Amazon's FBA warehouse, because you have to go and arrange the haulage company to bring in the products yourself. Amazon doesn't do it for you, whereas when you just get UPC to do it, you can just go onto UPC's website and book them for a collection. They'll come out to collect your individual boxes, and that is the most straightforward way to do it. If you're shipping 30 or less boxes, that's the most that UPC can bring. So if you're shipping 30 or less boxes, then you're better off just ordering UPC, getting their discount shipping and sending your products in with them to Amazon's FBA warehouse. Okay, so for shipping products into Amazon's FBA warehouse in the UK, your pallets have to meet this size. They have to measure 1000 mil by 1200 mil, and they have to be the 4-way pallet so that a forklift can come in from each side of the pallet and pick it up and move it. The max height is 180 centimeters. So if you measure from the bottom up to the top, it can't be any more than 180 centimeters high, or else Amazon simply won't accept your shipment into the warehouse if it is. So make sure that's the case. You have to shrink wrap every pallet that you send in. So just like you see behind me, it's all shrink wrapped around. You have to do that with every pallet that you send into Amazon's FBA warehouse. And each pallet cannot exceed 500 kilos in weight. So again, just work out how much weight is in each box and how much box is in each pallet. So for this pallet, it's 24 boxes that I'm sending in, but again, this will differ depending on the size of your product and the size of the cartons that your product comes in. But either way, that's the max height and weight that you can exceed with any pallet, and that's 180 centimeters and 500 kilos when shipping into the UK warehouses. And again, if you're shipping in to the US, it's very similar. I've shipped lots of pallets like this to Amazon FBA in the US. It's very similar, but there is slight differences. And the best thing to do is just Google at the time, Amazon FBA pallet requirements US, or whichever country you're sending them into, because there may be small differences with pallet sizes, etc., when you're sending into the different FBA warehouses. So just Google that and you'll get the exact requirements that Amazon expect when you're sending pallets into the FBA warehouse, depending on where you're sending them to. And then the process is very straightforward for sending them in. You just create your shipment inside Amazon Seller Central. Again, just creating it as an LTL shipment. Then you have to book your own haulage company, and then you have to schedule a slot with Amazon's FBA warehouse to send them in. So again, Amazon will assign you to the warehouse, and you will then just have to book your own slot for the haulage company to deliver in your pallets. Just have to fill out a basic form on Amazon explaining how many pallets you're sending in, what different SKUs are on each pallet, and which warehouse they're going to. And then you have to put in your haulage number, because they have to be a registered haulage to send in products into Amazon's FBA warehouse with. You can't just drive in yourself with a car and trailer. So you have to use a haulage, and you have to get their haulage number and put it on the entry form. And then once you put it on that form, you send it off to Amazon. Usually Amazon write back within 24 hours confirming your slot. And then once you have your slot, you just send your pallets like this with your haulage company into Amazon FBA, and they get checked in. Pretty much the same as when you send in individual cartons with UPS or any of the other services that you can use. But again, one tip is, if you are sending in 30 or less boxes, then don't go sending in a pallet. You're better off just sending them in with UPS. It's going to save you a lot of time and effort just to book in a pallet. So you're better off just sending it with UPS. But once you go over that, once you start ordering container loads of products, then you should start sending them in pallet loads. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I said that I put it together while I was preparing these pallets myself. I've now these 4 pallets sent off, and they're gone into Amazon FBA. I have another 4 pallets that I'll send in December time, or when stock runs out, if stock runs out sooner than that. And I just wanted to give you an insight into it, of what you have to do to prepare a pallet of products for yourself. This was a shipment that I have been waiting for a while, and now that the container's in, I have a lot of work to do with it. So if you are interested in joining the Unique Private Label course, this course is going to be closing in the next few days. I'm going to have to close it because, again, I've a lot of my own work to do. Now that these products are in, time to get them all moving and sold. So I have a lot of my own work to do, and that's why I can't be just on calls all of the time with other people who join in the course. So if you are interested in it, I will leave a link below to the Unique Private Label course, and you can go and check it out there for yourself. But I will be closing this course very soon. Hope that you've enjoyed this video, and look forward to speaking to you on the next one. Bye.